When the forces of hell unleashed their hellish onslaught, gamers were used to battling demons on PC. But in 1997, the Nintendo 64 offered a unique twist, Doom 64, a dark, atmospheric entry that forever changed the series' legacy. This was a bold step for a franchise traditionally associated with the personal computer, especially considering the N64's reputation for being a family-friendly console. Adding to the intrigue, the game was developed by Midway Games, not the iconic ID Software, raising the stakes for a series known for its fast-paced action. At its core, Doom 64 is everything fans loved about the series, but it elevated the experience to a new level. The game's story picks up after the events of previous entries, with the UAC base once again infested by demons. The protagonist, the iconic Doom Marine, returns to deal with the horrors, despite his battle-worn psyche. Doom 64 dropped the humor and irreverence that characterized earlier titles, opting for a much darker, horror-focused tone. The result was a more visceral, atmospheric experience that felt fresh and engaging, making it stand out from other FPS titles. The gameplay remains true to the classic Doom formula, blast through hordes of demons with an arsenal of destructive weapons. But there's a noticeable shift in pace. Doom 64 incorporates intricate level design with environmental puzzles, giving it a slower, more deliberate flow than its predecessors. The game doesn't just focus on combat. It encourages players to explore and think strategically. It's a balance that kept the heart-pounding action intact while introducing new layers of complexity. Doom 64's success wasn't immediate, however. As an exclusive for the N64, the game flew under the radar for many gamers, overshadowed by iconic FPS titles like GoldenEye 007 and Perfect Dark. It lacked the same level of mass appeal that made Doom 2 or Doom 3 household names. In fact, Doom 64 was often dismissed for not pushing the envelope enough, even though its refined gameplay was one of its standout features. It wasn't until years later, with the release of a 2020 remaster for modern systems, that Doom 64 finally got the recognition it deserved. With improved resolution, updated frame rates, and even new content such as the Lost Levels expansion, the remaster brought Doom 64 back into the spotlight. Fans and newcomers alike finally had access to the definitive version of the game, which felt every bit as groundbreaking as it was when it first released, even if its early years were overshadowed. Unlike Doom 2016 or Doom Eternal, which emphasized frenetic combat and extreme movement, Doom 64 remains a testament to the classic roots of the series. It's a slower, more atmospheric experience that serves as a fitting end to the original style of Doom games. With tight controls, eerie visuals, and a chilling atmosphere, it successfully bridged the gap between older entries and the future of the franchise. For those seeking the purest essence of Doom, Doom 64 is undeniably one of the best entries in the series, and one that's truly earned its place in gaming history.